Hey, if you missed today's math, this is um, the bulk of what we talked about. We started with the scavenger hunt to start the morning because we had some, just to start the week off, fun. That was fun to see everything that kids created. So hopefully, if you missed today, we can do it again soon. This is oops, a choice board that we're going to start tomorrow. And we went over each lane. So it starts with choose your lane, and you can be in the purple lane, I'm sorry, the blue lane, the purple lane, or the orange lane. So the blue lane, this is for kids who just want to get right down to work with worksheets. I know some days I just like to get started right away. I want to open up my Khan Academy, open up my purple notebook, and just lug away the numbers, work on that. So if that is you, this is the work that you'd be doing that day. You would need a computer, pencil, your purple math book, and Khan Academy, and your directions are here. At the top of every page that I have, there are directions for you to clear up any misconceptions. So it says you are welcome to do more than one task per day. So if you just want to do one, totally fine. If you want to do five, totally fine. You may also switch to another lane tomorrow. So maybe today I just wanted to zone out, work in my purple book, and tomorrow I wanted to switch to the purple lane. You may do that. Okay, so task one is all about fractions. You would watch the Khan Academy video, then complete 359 in your purple math book. Then I would hop over to Flipgrid, which I'll explain in a second, and tell my teacher what I did that day and maybe show a picture or a video of it. So there's 11 tasks to choose from there. You don't necessarily have to go in order if you wanted to do the parallelograms and quadrilaterals first, but I would do the fraction topics in order because they build upon each other. The next lane is the purple lane. The purple lane is for kids who want to be creative and create things and show off their learning by playing games or practicing through games. So the only issue that we've run into with this lane is that sometimes you don't have all the materials, which is fine. Just do another activity. There's plenty to choose from. For example, some activities you might need straws. You don't need to go out to the store or beg your mom to go buy straws. Just use what you have or pick a different activity. You might need paper plates or hot glue guns, or get creative and use something different. If it asks for straws, maybe find pipe cleaners. I don't know what you have in your house. So the creator play work page in the purple lane is right here. And once you open it, you'll see that you'll have lots of different options. Like this first box is at home math games. So when you open it, you'll see a Google slide and there's 6 or 7 different math games you can choose from. You can play one a day. You can play that same game for 3 days, up to you. Design a digital garden. That one might take a little longer. So maybe you or you design a little bit tomorrow and a little bit Thursday. And over the next 3 weeks, by the end of the 3 weeks, you'll have a completed garden. Multiplication Mania, another game. Create robot hands. A lot of these are science STEM activities, but of course need math skills. Plan a picnic. Create anchor charts like we do in class. You can create your own, maybe hang them up in your room or in your house, take pictures, show us, teach your stuffed animals or your younger siblings. Create a lava lamp. This one's fun, but again, if you don't have the materials needed, either get creative or just do it again when the stores open up and it's not as crazy. Create a marble maze. That one's fun. Or an addition catapult game. So again, you can choose one a day. You can hop around, or maybe you have one that just takes a while and you do it for 2 weeks every day. Up to you. Only do about 20 to 30 minutes a day. Don't make this an hours and hours and hours long project. Unless you're really bored and you want to, then more power to you. All right, the last lane is the orange lane. That's for kids who really want to challenge their brain. I say it's a challenge because there are math skills and research skills and computer skills that are needed that have not been taught. So if you're ready to challenge yourself in that way, then yes, you may do this lane. Anyone's able to do it. It might be a good one to do with family members, do with mom and dad, because it's fun. You get to create a plan to go on a dream vacation. But who knows, if you plan it well enough, maybe you can go one day. So computer and a pencil you'll need, and a possible partner, not required, but you could also do it with friends. I wouldn't mind. And you would get a Google slide. It will ask you to make a copy. Once you guys make a copy, just know it is always in your Google Drive. You don't have to go back and create a new copy every day. Now that I've made a copy, it's in my Google Drive. So once I do work on it, I don't have to do it anymore. I would go and zoom in so I can read the directions. The first page is directions from me. Again, I said you don't have to do the entire thing in one day. That would take hours. I would do maybe 1 or 2 slides a day. If I didn't know how to do a skill, maybe I go do research on Khan. This is supposed to be a challenge. I'm going to let you take the driver's seat and figuring out what you need to know. Basically, the project is you have won some fake $15 cash to plan your dream vacation. You can bring one parent, or I'm sorry, you have to bring one parent, but you can bring one other person if your budget allows. Your final project will be a detailed travel brochure. This is so you would start with some research. Where do you want to go? I know some of you already have something in mind, but take a look at these websites and see if anything jumps out at you. Then all the next slides are you typing and doing your own research. Where are you going to go? What are the airports there? What language do they speak? What's the capital of the country? What famous attractions do you see there? What is the weather like? What's the climate like? How much do flights cost? And I have lots of tips in there. What do you need to look for? Where can you find those prices? Where are you going to stay? What do hotels cost? What about transportation? How are you going to get to the airport? And when you're in that new country, how are you going to get from the airport to your hotel? Does it cost? Can you walk? Can you take the city bus? Do you have to call a cab? How much does a cab cost? There's a lot of thinking. That's why I'm saying 1 slide a day would be plenty. Food. If you go to somewhere like Spain or Mexico, they don't always take US dollars. So how do you know how much money to spend? So this page is all about, ooh, if it's telling me in Mexico it costs this many pesos, how many US dollars do I have to save for that? Or what would it be? So I teach you how to do that on this slide. This one is all about your daily activities. So you get to go through and decide if I'm there for 14 days, what would I do each day besides my 3 meals? So activities, sites, special treats. Maybe you want to go to a special cafe in Paris. What's the price in their currency? If they use US dollars, great. That kind of cuts your work in half here. And then your price in US dollars. Your final budget. That's when you pull it all together, have all your slides. Did you stay within your 15,000? If not, you need to go fix it. How much is left over? And then you would create your brochures. And you can do them by hand or by paper. I give you some options here. All right. So again, that one's a big take on. I could see that taking you the rest of the year if this is the project you chose. Okay. Point is, I just want you guys to choose what you want to do. I want it to be end of the year, pull some math skills together fun. I want you to have fun doing math, make it so you can do some over the summer if you want, but it's all up to you. Every day I want you, oh, last thing, kids are, so on the HyperDoc, right here, if I can find the HyperDoc, your Zoom, the choice board is right here. But the Flipgrid is right here. And what I'd like you to do on the Flipgrid, it will pop up with what our class has posted. So far only Fatima has posted, but every day I just want to know, what are you doing? Fatima just posted that she is doing the challenge and she asked me a question, so I responded. This right here is just me playing around with Flipgrid. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I hope I can learn from you guys. But your job is to just record little responses. If you don't like your face in there, You can make it so we can't see your face, just hear your voice. Up to you. All right, this is a long one today, but it's a lot and it's going to set us up for the rest of the year. I'm excited to hear and see what you guys are doing and how we can change it to make it more fun or make it easier for you guys. See you later.